How's it going, guys? We are back with a video here, and it's going to be ranking all 10 style icon MSPs in NHL 24 from 1 to 10 or 10 to 1 because I start from worst to best. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. It's going to be very important for who you guys decide to go with when you do get your free 93 from Objectives. Let's hop into it right now. Sorry to do a Dominator, but I got to start with Dominik Hasek. 6'1" goalies I still cannot respect. I've done science experiments on goalies that are smaller, and unfortunately, after science experiments have been done, it just feels like for the most part, small goalies are still not really usable. Hasek is 6'1", 166. He has silver lightwork, silver energizer, silver whirlwind, and gold contortionist. So not bad abilities. That's the encouraging thing about this card. Like, if you're a Wings fan or a Sabres fan, hey, you know what? Go ahead, try Hasek out if you're a big fan. He could be good. He's a 93 overall goalie. You never know, but I would say for the most part, you avoid a 6'1" goalie. You just do. I mean, at all costs, pretty much. I mean, yeah, you could justify 6'3", maybe 6'2" goalies. 6'1" and below, you're really just starting to get crazy. So for me, Hasek has to be at number 10. Fortunate to say, but number 9 has to be Marian Hossa. Hossa, to me, is just very, he's there. He's a solid card. He's pretty average, I would say, for the most part. He's not really anything, spectacular here. He's 6'1", 2'7", left-handed winger. So he's a winger straight up. It's a good card. He's fine, Hossa. He's got sniper forward and shooting boost here, which does make his shot a little bit better, but his shot is really his wrist shot that's pretty good. 99, 99. His slap shot's 95 and 94. This one might be a little bit, I guess, kind of in the middle. You could justify Hossa being a little bit higher. I don't think much higher than where he's at, though. I'd say probably maximum he could be maybe 7th best or something, but other than that, I'm really not a huge fan of him. He's got goal unstoppable force, which is really good. Snipe, no contest, puck on a string. I mean, his silver abilities are pretty mid, to be honest. He's got good skating. Hands are solid, but it's just kind of like a solid card. It's nothing like, oh my god, Hossa's this good in this category for the most part. It's solid, but for me, I mean, left-handed wingers are kind of, maybe not the biggest need right now for a lot of players. So Marian Hossa's at number 9 for me. Johnson, number 8 is what I'm talking about. Hossa, you could justify being ahead of Ken Johnson, and I would not call you crazy at all. But with shooting boost and sniper forward, it pretty much gets to be around the same shot as Hossa here. And I mean, I don't know, his hands are pretty much 99 across the board, so that's kind of something I do like about this Ken Johnson card. He's got gold skill. That's kind of a bad ability, I will say, but elite edges is really nice on him. It's trickies, whatever. Tip and tape for 3 AP is not, I guess, terrible, but Ken Johnson, I mean, it's an interesting card. It's a little bit different, right? I mean, he's 6 foot, 175. You could, like I said, you could easily reverse Hossa and Johnson, but for me, I'm putting Johnson a little bit ahead of him. He's got good skating, same speed and excel as Hossa, so it's really just kind of pick your poison. They're very similar cards. He's a little bit smaller, Johnson, but it's not too far off of what Hossa is, especially when you activate sniper forward and shooting boost on this Ken Johnson card. But it's time to move on to number 7 now. We got Andrei Kuzmenko here. He's 5'11", 194 pounds, right-handed winger here. He's got playmaking forward and sniper forward along with speed boost, agile dangler boost, and shooting boost. So he can actually get up to 96 speed, so one of the fastest MSPs, forwards at least, of the bunch here, which makes it pretty intriguing here. He's got gold puck on a string, silver elite edges, silver make it snappy, and silver close quarters here. That's what's really nice about this Kuzmenko card. He's got really good abilities. I mean, his gold's not amazing, but close quarters and elite edges is pretty solid. Even make it snappy is not terrible either. His shot's pretty incredible too. He's pretty much maxed out, even just with sniper forward, so you could activate the speed boost synergy and pretty much be fine with how good his shot is already. Kuzmenko's a tremendous card. He even got 90 defensive awareness, which is actually pretty crazy for him. He's a sniper. You wouldn't think it'd be that high, but I like Kuzmenko's card a lot, and I think it's time to move on to number 6. Pushing forward to the next, we got Artemi Panarin here at number 6. He's 6 foot, 173. Right-handed winger here, and I'm a big fan of him. I really am. Artemi Panarin, he plays well in game. He really does. He's always one of the better cards in the game, but he always kind of was undersized. Now I feel like he's actually a pretty good size here. 6 foot is better than he usually. I think he usually be 5'11", I'm pretty sure, but 6 foot, 173. He's got sniper forward, playmaking forward, along with playmaking boost, shooting boost, and agile dangler boost. I noticed all these cards pretty much got sniper forward and with shooting boost is what I noticed, but anyway, gold elite edges, silver tape and tape, silver unstoppable force, and silver 1T on this Artemi Panarin card. Really good card for sure. He really is. His shot can get incredible too with sniper forward and shooting boost, pretty much maxed out. So this Panarin card is tremendous. and I absolutely recommend him if you need a right-handed winger when it comes to some of these abilities, especially. 5, we got Mikhail Sergachev here, and he's 6'1", 217 pounds, left-handed defenseman here. He's got offensive defenseman, two-way defenseman, along with defensive boost, checking boost, and accelerator boost. So you can go up to 95 acceleration if you do decide to go with that, and 92 endurance. But for the most part, I think most of you guys would probably go for the defensive boost and get him up to 99 defensive awareness there. 6 checkings at 98. His abilities are tremendous. Gold shutdown, phenomenal. Silver quick pick, phenomenal. I think you'd probably only need to activate one of them, though. I'd probably say gold shutdown would be the ability I'd lean towards activating of the bunch here of this card. But Sergachev's tremendous. I definitely recommend him to you guys. If you need a left-handed defenseman, he's tremendous. But there's a left-handed defenseman that is a bit better than him, but we'll get to that in a second. But now on to number 4. Guys, when they nerfed hitting, Coffield was unbelievable. He's still unbelievable, but now at 5'8", he's at number 4. I'd probably put him in the top 3 if hitting was not as OP as it is now again. But right-handed winger, he's got playmaking forward, sniper forward, along with speed boost, agile dangler boost, and shooting boost here. He's a crazy good card, right? I mean, look at his shot. You don't need to activate shooting boost on him either unless you're just getting greedy. I mean, he's 99 everything except for his slap shot power, which you could definitely do without. You'd have to activate the 97 speed on him there. That'd be tremendous. He's got great abilities too. Gold, make it snappy. Silver, unstoppable force. Silver, elite edges. And silver, shrug it off. So Coffield's amazing. He really is. His hands are crazy good as well. This Coffield card pretty much checks off all boxes you'd want to see in a card and in a player. I absolutely recommend Cole Coffield to you guys. I think it's time to move on to the top 3. With number 3, Brian McCabe, who I've actually been using a lot, and I do like his card a lot. I think he's a tremendous defenseman. To me, he's by far the best defenseman from this event here. It's another thing that I don't understand, though, on a random note. Why was there no right-handed defense in this whole event? You have 10 cards. You couldn't find one. That's kind of crazy to me. But 6'2", 223. He's got two-way defenseman, offensive defenseman, along with defensive boost, checking boost, and accelerator boost. So similar card to Sergachev. He's a bit bigger, though. He doesn't have gold shutdown. He has silver shutdown, which is still pretty good here. Silver 1T. Silver elite edges is tremendous, too. And he's got gold thunder clap. His shot's tremendous, too, actually. If you want to activate offensive defenseman, can get a shot really high as well. He's a great card. He is Brian McCabe, but to me, he's by far the best defenseman from this event, and he's only the second defenseman pretty much. So, I mean, there's not many other options when it comes to defensemen. But Brian McCabe, 100% guys, recommend him to you guys. And he's the best lefty from this event. Top 2 is really hard, but I got to say Andrei Svechnikov has to be number 2 now. He was number 1 from week 1, but I'll give my reasoning once I explain number 1. Anyways, Svech is unbelievable. He's got a maxed out juicer shot. But he doesn't need shooting boost either. I mean, pretty much maxed out 98, 97 there. You can go speed boost on him, get him up to 97 speed. And as I mentioned with Svechnikov, his skating animation is tremendous. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, left-handed winger here. But what I got to always say is, guys, he's a winger, right? And number 1 is a center. So that's why I always prioritize centers, because you can do both. Svechnikov cannot play center at all. So if you have too many left-handed wingers, you have a center opening spot, well, Svech is probably not a good idea for you. But he's got 1T, Snipe, Silver Truculence, and Gold Skilled Up. I mean, Skilled Up is really not an amazing ability, let's be real. But it's still a very fun card to use. He's got 99 across the board for his hand, except for passing, which you'd like that to be 99. But it's still an incredible card, and pretty much checks off all the boxes you'd like to see on this card. His endurance is 88, that's fine, you'll live with that. But 6'2", 195 with that skating animation and 97 speed, honestly. Pretty phenomenal card. And he's number 2 for me. First things first, number 1 is Jack Eichel here, guys. And the reason why I'm putting Eichel here 100% at number 1 is he's 6'2", 207, a center. And look at those face-offs. He's got 96 face-offs without synergies. But if you want to activate defensive boost, bang, 99 face-offs. Usually I'm not a believer in playing Eichel at center, but when you have face-offs that good, it's pretty much kind of stupid to not play him at center. And he's got amazing abilities too. He's got gold unstoppable force, silver wheels, silver make it snappy, and silver magnetic here. Shot's pretty good too. You can get to be a little bit better with sniper forward. That's the only downside. His shot's not insanely good, but Eichel, with how fast he is, how he skates in this game with the animation, it's just too good. He's he's a well-balanced card, Eichel, I'd say. Pretty much all his stats are really balanced, except for his face-offs with how good those are. Pretty much maxed out, as I did mention. And for me, guys, if you need a centerman, Eichel's 100% the best one for this event. He's really the only one, basically. I mean, Ken Johnson does not count. I mean, he's got 85 faceoffs. That's horrendous. But Jack Eichel, for me, is number one of this event. And that's the one I'd go with, and probably the one I'm going to potentially choose when I do complete all the objectives, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below who you've made and who you've chosen if you've actually completed all of your objectives. I'm not sure if that's even possible yet. I don't think it is. But let me know who you guys are going to consider getting and consider making from this event. And let me know what you think of the event as a whole, because I thought it was okay. Not a huge fan of it, but we'll see what EA decides to do the next event. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and be sure to join my Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers to the channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.